haven't seen y'all in like forever. But okay. Uh-oh. Help us, help us, help us. All right. What's up, you guys? Ooh. Job. Okay. Hey y'all. So what I do? Okay. What's up, you guys, and welcome to what? Girl, I didn't forget what I was on here for. Welcome to Current Building Generational Wealth YouTube. I haven't did a YouTube video in forever, and it is showing that I have not been here in forever. Okay, so let me get it together. Okay, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to Currently Building Generational Wealth Lifestyle. I am one of your hosts, the one, the only, and the flyest. On today, I am Danielle Bailey, and of course, God is the ultimate host. What's up, y'all? I have not been on YouTube in forever, and life has been life, but I am back today because I want to do, and I want to bring you guys on this new journey. Let me just say that I have been, let me catch y'all up on life. Life has been lifing. I am still in private practice. I am going to pivot though. I'm going to pivot, just to be honest. Let me see. What do I really want to say? Just about giving a life update. Things haven't been bad, but it hasn't necessarily been like spectacular at the same time, if that makes sense, you know? Like, I've just been out here trying to figure things out, really been healing, and with me healing, it has kind of went with me going on and just being like to myself a little bit and all of that. So, but I have been very active on Facebook. I just haven't been active on my YouTube channel, like talking about, but if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I am active, and on my social media platforms too, like just not YouTube, and I'm not sure why. But today I wanted to come and I wanted to do a recording of my very first, I'm attempting to do a new podcast called The Revolution of the Black Woman Will Be Televised. I forgot televised in the doggone thing. But the name of the new podcast is going to come is called The Revolution of the Black Woman Will Be Televised podcast, and I am looking to launch that on my birthday. So I'm excited. So today is going to be the first like live recording, and I'm doing this live because I want to also be held accountable, and I want to make sure that when I put this out there that I really and truly get it done, because in my mind I want to launch it on my birthday, but you know how life gets and you don't launch anything. So I'm recording it today, and I'm recording it on YouTube. So that way I can be like, yo, you told people that you were going to launch this podcast, so you really and truly need to launch the podcast. So that's where I'm at today, y'all. We're about to get ready to record this podcast. Hold on, let me make sure I share this to my Facebook page as well. How y'all been doing? Y'all let me know how y'all been doing in the comment section and stuff like that. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Let me see if it'll let me send it. Yes. Let me share it. Hold on. Girl, you loud? Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to share this to my Facebook page. Come join me for recording podcast. Okay, so yes, I'm excited about this new adventure and stuff like that. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, okay? I'm very rusty in recording podcasts. I act like I really know what I'm doing out here, but I really don't. I just be doing, okay? So we're gonna start this today. today I got some stuff that I want to talk about and things of that nature. So if y'all have any questions or anything like that, y'all make sure to drop them in the comment section. Y'all listen to this. This is kind of like the intro that I want to do and stuff like that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this intro. Y'all done heard this song, and I want to make this my intro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I love that song. Alright, so that's going to be the intro song, and I am super duper happy about that. So we're going to go ahead and record the podcast. I'm not, like I said, I'm hoping to launch this on my birthday, which is September the 30th. I wanted to record this live because I wanted it to be an accountability post for myself. So, nonetheless, let's go, good people. Alright, so let's go. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the revolution. No, that's not. Hold on, y'all. I'm recording over this. Help me, Jesus. See? This is why you got to get your life together. So it's recording over the track. Let me see. Let me see if that's going to work. Hold on. No, that's not going to work. Let's delete this. Okay. Delete. Yeah, let's delete that one. There we go. We're going to move that. See, look at me. Having to get my whole life together. Okay, that's how we do it. All right, y'all. Boom. Let me see how this going. Let me see how this going to listen. Okay, there you go. Now I got it. Boom. We're going to record right there. Let's go back a little bit. Boom. What's up, you guys, and welcome to the Revolution of the Black Woman Will Be Televised podcast. I am your host, Danielle Bailey, and God is the ultimate host. Y'all, I am so excited to actually be recording this podcast for the very first time. I'm excited. Y'all hopefully will hear this on my birthday, which is September 30th, but I'm actually recording this on August the 13th. So I am really and truly recording this a whole month in advance because I want to make sure that I actually put it out there, right? So what is the Revolution of the Black Woman Will Be Televised podcast? It is its name. I am a black woman, and the revolution that is happening on the inside of me, it will be televised. And I just really and truly believe that for a lot of women, that the revolution that is happening, and what I mean by the revolution, I mean the healing journey that a lot of women is going on right now, it will be televised. When I had came up with this slogan, which is the slogan that is about probably like a year or 2 years old right now, when I came up with that, I was just like, yes, because I work with a lot of African American females. I was like, yes, this is it. And it wasn't until this woman named Deborah McKinney, shout out to her, I had put the slogan on a t-shirt because that's how much I believe in it, y'all. I put it on the t-shirt, and so I was like, yeah, this is my slogan. And so she was like, that's it. And I was like, what you mean? She was like, you're the black woman. You're the one that is the revolution that's happening on the inside of you. And I have been stuck with that forever since she told me that, because I am, like she said, the black woman, that the revolution that's on the inside of me is happening, and I'm televising it, and I'm helping other black women do the same thing. So that's what this podcast is all about. This podcast is about black women who are on their own healing journey, who's currently on the healing journey, or who has been through their healing journey, or who is thinking about going on a healing journey themselves, this is what this podcast is about. It is to inspire people. It is to give people hope. It is to actually validate some of your feelings at the same time as well. So when I say I'm excited, I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited to praise the Lord. So I'm excited. So again, I don't even know if I introduced myself. Well, for those of you that do not know who I am, my name is Danielle Bailey, and I am a licensed clinical social worker, board-approved clinical supervisor, but most of all, I am a Black woman who is on her own healing journey, right? So in real life, I'm a mental health therapist. I help other Black women, and not just Black women, I help everybody who suffers from depression or anxiety, and we really and truly work on some things. But again, like I said, this podcast is about my own healing journey. So we'll talk about my healing journey. We'll talk about some things that I see in the media and all of that. And when I bring on other guests, my goal is to also bring on other guests as well. So who am I? I told y'all my name is Danielle Bailey. And I love, what else about me that I want y'all to know? Like, I want y'all to know this about me. I love fashion. Okay? Like, I know some of y'all may not actually know that or whatever. Well, a lot of y'all don't know that. Let me stop acting like all y'all that's going to listen to this podcast is actually my Facebook friend or people that actually know me. So I am the lover of fashion. I believe like I'm really getting into expressing myself through clothing as well. I can honestly say that clothing used to be a struggle for me. I am a big girl too. Let me say that for those of you that haven't seen me, I'm a big girl and I love myself. I can honestly say that with 100% of confidence that I actually love myself, because there once was a time where I did not love who I was or who I am or the woman that I'm becoming. It has taken me a lot of, what it has taken me? It has taken me a lot of acceptance for who I am. I started losing my hair at, how old was I? So I'm bald as well. I'm a bald woman. So I think I was like 30. Yeah, I was starting to lose my hair at 30. Of all ages. Let me say that. 30, I was just like, oh my God. So at all ages, I started losing my hair. I have alopecia, and I finally cut my hair off fully at age 33. You know when I cut all my hair off? At Jesus years. At Jesus year. I call age 33 Jesus year. Because, you know, that's the year that Jesus died. Or whatever. He died at 33. So I cut my hair at 33. So I've been living as a Black bald woman for the last 3 years. Going on. I'll be 36 this year. I'm going to be 36 or 37. I don't know, child. Jesus. Come on. My God, girl. I don't even know how old I'll be this year. Y'all help me on today, okay? But yeah, this year, and I'm excited about this as well. So y'all, let's just go ahead and jump into, what is it? Who is this podcast for? Right? This podcast is for women who want to heal. It's for Black women, like Kev on stage says. It's for Black people anyway. But that's who it is for. That's who the target audience is, but everybody can listen to this and gather something from it or whatever. But again, like I said, we are here to help you heal and inspire others too at the same time. The podcast will be released on September 30th, and I'm excited about it because it's actually my birthday. So today's topic that I actually want to talk about is, I want to say this to people. Stop invalidating your feelings to validate someone else's. I think that we as a people have that extremely bad, where we sit down and we actually validate somebody else's feelings over ours. I cannot tell you how many times I see that in therapy, where I see people, well, I don't know, well, they this, and I'm like, well, how do you feel? I'm all right. I don't think that you're all right. or whatever. And I'm like, how do you really and truly feel? And so they began to tell me how they feel. And I'm like, but that's not all right. You're not all right. Like, you're angry or you're mad. Like, that's not all right. And I'm like, you're validating that other person's feeling while invalidating yours at the same time. So I really want us to stop that. Like, your feelings are your feelings. Your feelings are real. They are valid. And I really need us to be okay with just saying how we really and truly feel to everybody and to people. I can't tell you how many times, like, we don't want to, I don't know why we don't want to express ourselves, or we have this whole thing about, but they should know. They should know what? They should know how I feel. How and why. They've known me long enough. Oh, okay. They should just know. We think that people sometimes are mind readers. And that's not, no. If you don't tell a person how you directly feel, well, then you cannot assume that they actually really and truly know, because they may not really and truly know how you feel until you articulate that. Articulation is key. So stop saying, oh, they should know how I feel, or oh, they've known me long enough, or this and that. And I'm like, when it comes to my clients, no, they should know. They probably don't know. Or if they do know, like, it doesn't matter, because you haven't told them how you feel. Articulate that to people. Stop having the expectation that people are going to know how you feel. They may have a clue, but if you don't say it, they're not going to know that for sure. Well, I think she may be mad, but yeah, she said she was okay. And then that's also, you begin to give people conflicting messages. They may think that you're mad, but when you say, okay, oh, I'm okay, well, she said, I think that she mad, but she said that she was okay, or she said, don't worry about it. Like, you giving people conflicting messages instead of just sitting down and saying, yo, that hurt my feelings, I'm not okay with that, you know what I'm saying, and moving on. Having a conversation with people. Use your word, like we tell children, or when you were little, use your words. As adults, use your words. If you do not know how you feel or something like that, you can tell them in the moment, I don't know how I'm feeling, but I'll get back with you. In this podcast show notes, I'm going to link the emotional wheel for you guys. The emotional wheel is something that I use in therapy, that I use with everybody, right? So it is a wheel it's a wheel of emotions, just like it says. In the middle of the wheel, you have words like sad, angry, happy, and I can't remember because I don't have it in front of me. But in the middle of the wheel is the reason why those words are there, because you're able to really and truly, sometimes you're able to say, I feel bad, I feel mad, or whatever. So you're easily able to identify. And then it comes with three wheels. So the inner wheel is usually surface level, okay? Surface level feelings. And then the outer wheel of the circle is where it breaks down a little bit more about how you're feeling. And then the third wheel of the circle, it gives you more words. So, if anything, screenshot this emotional wheel, okay? Screenshot it, keep it in your phone, and when you start having feelings, or when you start, like really and truly, when you can't articulate it, pull out this emotional wheel and really and truly look at it and articulate to people how you're feeling. Because that's key. Articulating how we're feeling. I want us to be emotionally intelligent human beings. And basically what emotionally intelligent human beings are people who are aware of their own selves. They understand who they are. They're able to articulate how they're feeling. And that's what I really want us to be, is emotionally intelligent human beings. Just being able to articulate how we feel to other people. That's really it. And being able to articulate it in a way where it comes across to that other person can receive it. Sometimes when you articulate and you're at a 10, nobody's going to receive that, whatever you're saying, because you're at a 10. So sometimes I need you to come on down, boop, 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 probably to like a 5 or a 6, and come on down and really and truly tell people how you're feeling, your emotions, and things of that nature. And sometimes you can do that in the moment, or sometimes you need to leave and come back. Sometimes you need to leave, come back, check your emotions, check yourself. Sit with yourself and check in on yourself, because sometimes we have to see where these emotions are coming from and why we're having it. Like, you'll hear me say this all the time: sit in your emotions. Check in with yourself. Like, please. That right there is probably one of the biggest tools that I can give any and everybody. Check in with your emotions. Sit in your emotions and check in with yourself. I do it all the time. Where are these emotions coming from? Are they stemming from, somebody else? Or are they stemming, or are they triggered by something else that's on the inside of me that has a deeper rooted issue, but then I lashed out at somebody else? So now you triggered something that was on the inside of me, but I lashed out at you, and now me and you got a problem. But in actuality, that was something that you triggered in me. Okay? Like, that's why I say I want us to really and truly be emotionally intelligent human beings, because then I can say, wait, that ain't got nothing to do with you. This something that's on the inside of me, that you triggered something that's on the inside of me that I did not know that was there. So, like, for me, I have rejection issues. My God, okay? like I have rejection issues, right? And so, I was dating this guy at one point, right? And so, anytime I felt like he rejected me, I would get worked up, right? And I just met this person, right? I would get worked up. And so I remember in therapy, my therapist was like, y'all, whoa, like, you're getting really worked up. And so yes, I have a therapist that has a therapist. I believe in that. I believe everybody should go to therapy, okay? Because I think that it is super helpful, right? So I remember, like, and it just, because of my rejection issues and what I perceived from him, I was just like, oh my God. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, because I have rejection issues, I would cut people off in a certain amount of time so that they would get me first. I get you before I get you, before you get me, right? Trauma. People would be trying to get to know me, but then you would not do what I expected of you to do. Like, you wouldn't call when I wanted you to call, or you wouldn't follow up, or you just wouldn't do what I wanted to do, so I would cut you off. Like, I had a 3-day rule. Bad. Oh my God. And I remember my friends, they were just like, Danielle, like, 3 days, he got 3 days. And if he don't come correct in these 3 days, it's done. Blocked, everything. Such a trauma response. And so, so with this guy, did the same thing as well. Hey, my counselor. Hey! So, like, this guy, same thing, right? And, like, as I'm getting ready, my 3 days, like, honestly, the 3 days was coming up, and I was getting ready to cut him off. And then someone was like, don't. Why the boy had been sick, y'all? That's why he couldn't talk to me. Y'all, I swear, the man was like, y'all, I was sick. And I was just like, oh, my bad. And he was like, yo, I was finna block you in those 3 days. So, like, do we understand that when we are, like, having these unresolved issues, and, like, I remember telling my therapist that, I was like, yo, the man was sick. And my therapist is a guy. And so he was like, dang, you see why you just can't do that to people, why you just can't cut people off so easily, so quickly, all because you're feeling rejected. Like, you see how you have to work on those issues and stuff like that. Now, I mean, the guy didn't make it, but it was other stuff. But I wanted to say, understanding that about myself and me having to check that about myself a lot. Like, yo, these people are not rejecting you. That's just you triggering something from your early childhood and all of that. And having to reassure myself that I'm enough, that I'm valuable, that I'm loved. Like, having to really and truly do the work and making sure that I check in with myself to make sure that it's not an emotional trauma response, or just a trauma response in period. And it's really, because sometimes it's just that it's a trauma response. So that's what I mean when I say check in with your emotions, check in with yourself, because it's super important. So I've been doing the work when it comes to rejection, and me having to reassure myself that, yo, not everybody is gonna reject you. People value you. You're valuable. Not people. I'm not even gonna say people value you. No, you're valuable. I'm valuable. That's what I had to tell myself that the other night. Bitch, you're valuable. Okay, like you are that girl. Like, I have to tell myself that. I have to remind myself that you're that girl. People want to be around you. You want to be around you. You have something that people need. You have something that the world wants to see. Like, you are valuable. You are enough, just as you are. So I'm hoping that I say something to you guys that is going to actually trigger something on you, in the inside of you. I'm letting you know that you're valuable, that you are worthy, that you are that girl. Got that guy too. Okay? You're that guy, you're that girl. Or you're them, they. I'm getting everybody, okay? Non-binary folks, I got y'all too. So, like, really and truly remember that. Always check in with yourself. Sometimes we, like I said, trauma responses, and sometimes we lie to ourselves too at the same time too. All right, y'all. So that's all I have today. Again, I'm excited about this podcast. I want to bring on people. I already have a few people in mind that I want to bring on. I want to bring on some of my friends. I want to bring on some people who I've seen in the community. And if you want to come on and you want to talk about your own personal healing journey, please do so. Email me, freedomtherapycenter@gmail.com, and be like, hey Danielle, I want to come on, I want to talk. But you have to be willing to be open and be honest. I know a lot of people do not like to be open and honest, or they don't want to share so much. Just tell me what you're comfortable with sharing. And if you want to come on, I think that you're a good fit, we can bring you on. Again, this is, I believe that we help other people heal by our testimonies, by being transparent. That's all I can be, is transparent. So, thank y'all so much again. I'm excited. I hope that you guys are too for this podcast. Yeah, and that's all I got. I got to work on an outro though, but nonetheless, that's all I got for you beautiful people. I will see you again. Podcast should be dropping every Friday. All right? Nonetheless, love y'all. God loves y'all, and so do I. Bye. Whew. All right, good people. So we done. This is 21 minutes and 32 seconds of a podcast. If y'all have some ideas that y'all want to talk about, please let me know, because I'm excited about it and I'm ready. All right, y'all. Look, let me go ahead and edit this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.